The third outcome that we talk about, very similar to cost avoidance, but it's cost savings. It's truly removing those costs from your bottom line, built all around, you guessed it, the renewal. So maybe you get a little bit tactical for us. Where does license optimization, which is really avoidance, and then converting that over to cost savings, maybe walk through how that fits into your strategy, what your run book is to drive monthly activities and then renewal-based activities as well.
Yeah, so really in order to set up the renewal-based activities, you have to be doing the monthly activities. Otherwise, you're going to just be backed into a price number and they're going to change your per unit price. Mm-hmm. So as we've stood up the run books, as we've delivered the templated work, and we've started to work through term audits on usage and utilization audits, we pulled back 5,000 licenses in Q1 across 40 apps. And what that does is it immediately optimizes the license footprint. Some of those things are renewing later this year outside of the 3 or 6 month window. Some aren't renewing till next year. But having that smooth line of licenses is much better when we're having stakeholder conversations with our third-party vendors, because we're being fully transparent on what our actual need is over the course of the contract.
Yeah.
There's not an inflated sense on the vendor's end of what our contractual need is. And because of that, we're able to then go into the renewal cycle and hand over to the team and say, here you go. Here's what our historical license position has been. We didn't have a 40% drop in the last 3 months of the renewal that the vendor's going to come back and arbitrarily try and change pricing. And so it really fosters a significantly improved relationship with your third-party vendors too. And I think that's a critical component that we don't talk about often enough, is that our people are using third-party apps to get work done. It is critical that we have really strong relationships with those third-party software vendors so that our people can do their jobs to be done and not have a sales VP that's upset because they had 40% of our revenue that they had forecast that's not where it should be. So overall, it creates a healthier vendor environment as well.
I like how you frame that out, that if you're waiting until the very end of the year to prepare like heck before that renewal, it's almost like cramming before a test, you're going to see license swings. You're going to see you're going to see
pricing swings. You're going to see, you're probably not going to get the best discount. You're not going to you're going to have a lot of churn around the renewal event that you probably, if you are appropriately working through your SaaS lifecycle, you will save your procurement org time and churn going through the renewal event.
Yeah, because the vendor is going to come to you at renewal with the expectation that you're renewing the same license count. And if you're going in trying to pull out a significant amount at the very end versus staying right-sized throughout the term, then you've got to go through those alignment conversations. It's a much more difficult conversation for procurement, and it feels a little more slash and burn than continuous right-sizing.
It's too transactional.